With a combustion engine that pushes out 333 horsepower, together with an electric motor that gives it an additional 95 horsepower, the all-new 2015 Porsche Panamera S-Hybrid has a massive total combined of 416 horsepower. What's nice about the Panamera Hybrid is that you can select to drive using either the electric motor all by itself or the supercharged V6 engine alone. And when the two engines is combined, the Panamera Hybrid gets full power and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 5.2 seconds. So now if you were thinking that, oh, it's a hybrid and probably don't have enough power for me, you may just want to take a second look. The 2014 Porsche Panamera Hybrid is so intelligent that it can enable the combustion engine to aid the electric motor when it is necessary for more power and speed. So how do you charge the Panamera Hybrid? Well, the question leads to one of my favorite features about this model. You can recharge the battery in two different ways. First is the traditional way by plugging one end into the wall and the other into the Panamera. Or, as my favorite feature, is to activate the e-charge function to allow the Panamera combustion engine to recharge the battery itself while driving on the road. Here's the key fob to the car. On there we have the unlock, lock, trunk release, and the panic button in red. Alright, now let's go ahead and unlock the car and take a closer look at the interior. The color we're looking at right now is called RHODIUM Silver Metallic, and the Panamera Hybrid does come with smart keyless access entry, so all you have to do is leave the keys in your purse or pocket. To unlock, simply put your hand behind the handle and just simply press the button on the outer side to lock. Here's a quick view of the interior. Interior comes in agate gray leather. Looks and feels very luxurious. Here's a quick view of the back seat. And now to start the engine, all I have to do is push a foot down on the brake and twist the key over here. Now for a closer look what's under the hood. To open the hood, there's going to be a metal lever under the Porsche logo here. Simply lift it up and raise the hood. Under the hood is the combustion engine, while the electric motor is located in the rear. What you're looking at is a 3.0 liter twin-turbo V6 engine with direct fuel injection. The V6 engine pushes out 333 horsepower, and again, the electric motor gives the Panamera another 95 horsepower. Thus, the 2015 Panamera Hybrid has a total combined of 416 horsepower and 435 pound-foot of torque. It is a 8-speed Tiptronic S transmission. The 2015 Panamera Hybrid can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 5.2 seconds, and its top speed in the track is 167 miles per hour. Keep in mind this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. As for fuel economy, the Panamera Hybrid gets approximately 50 miles per gallon when using both the V6 engine and the electric motor. And of course, this varies depending on which driving mode you're in: sports mode, e-power, or e-charge mode. When in the sports mode, you'll get maximum power by putting both the V6 engine and the electric motor to work. When in the e-power mode, you'll be using the electric motor alone, which is a good option to use when you're driving in town. And lastly is the e-charge mode. Now this is a pretty interesting driving mode. When in the e-charge mode, the high voltage battery within the electric motor is recharged by the combustion V6 engine while we're driving on the road. This is a very handy and convenient way to recharge the battery on the go. To further enhance gas mileage, the Panamera Hybrid is also equipped with the auto start and stop feature that will automatically shut off the engine at red lights or in traffic jams, and as soon as the driver let go of the brake, the engine will instantly restart. Up front, there's the automatic rain sensing windshield wipers with variable speed control. Moving down, we have the beautiful Porsche badge right in the middle, and way below is the restyled and enlarged air intake to provide optimum cooling of the engine and brake. Parking assists are also built into the front bumper. To enhance visibility, there's the bi-xenon headlight with Porsche dynamic light system and the 4-point LED daytime running lights. And lastly, at the bottom, there's the LED fog light. Moving over to the side, there's the cornering light. Body colored side view mirror with black accent at the bottom. Power adjustable feature, power folding feature, and heating feature. E-Hybrid badge. Porsche side fender with integrated LED turn signal. This specific model comes with 18-inch Panamera S wheels with 245/50 ZR18 tires in the front and 275/45 for the rear. Behind the two front wheels are the 360mm ventilated rotors with 6 piston calibers in acid green. As for the rear, it comes standard with 330mm ventilated rotors with 4 piston calibers, also in acid green. All 4 wheels are equipped with a tire pressure monitoring system. To the back, there's the brake light behind the rear windshield, and outside is the windshield wiper. The rear has been redesigned and is now larger and flatter. Rear bumper also have integrated parking assist. There's also a built-in rear camera that automatically turns on when the car is put into reverse. Tail lamps, brake light, and turn signal lights are all LED. And as you can see, the tail lamps have become narrower and much more crisply designed. And lastly, there's the attractive black rear diffuser and the quadruple chrome exhaust tip. Here's a closer look at what the power lift tailgate looked like with the open function on. Looks very sporty. And you can see that when it's raised, you can distinguish it from the rear windshield. When it's lowered, it's pretty much disguised itself and blend in with the rear windshield. The gas tank is located on the passenger side, whereas the charging port, the electric motor, is located on the driver's side. To open the gas tank, just make sure the car is unlocked, push in to open, and simply push back to close. The Panamera Hybrid can hold up to 21.1 gallons of gas. Here's a closer look at what the moonroof looked like with the tilt function on. There's also built-in roof mounts on top of the Panamera, which Porsche call it roof transport system, and I'll go ahead and show you a closer look of it now. Here it is. There's 2 on each side, which enables you to mount accessories on top to carry extra luggage. Now let's take a closer look at what's inside the trunk. To open the trunk, there's going to be a button right here. Simply press that and the trunk will automatically raise. The trunk has a total of 11.8 cubic feet of storage volume, and if you fold down both rear seats, that will give you 44.1 cubic feet of storage space. Inside, we have 2 hooks on the left side here, and 2 more on the right side. In the middle, we have the charging kit for the electric motor. Let's see what's inside here. This port goes into the wall. And this port goes to the car. An additional wall plug there. On top, we have 2 buttons. The button on the right hand side is to lock the car door and the trunk at the same time, and the button on the left hand side is used to close the trunk only. Trunk lighting on both the right hand and the left hand side. And we're back on the inside. Here we have the multi-function steering wheel. On the left side, we have the volume control along with the Bluetooth wireless answering phone option. Porsche logo in the middle with the horn. And here we have a scroll knob to control everything that's going to be displayed on the odometer. Let's go ahead and demonstrate it to you. You can see the tire pressure, energy flow, take a look at your battery charging, radio, and also the navigation system, which is very nice. Behind the steering wheel we have the windshield wiper control. Simply push up or down to control the front windshield wiper. And the switch in the middle is to control the rear windshield wiper. And to release the front windshield washer, what we have to do is simply pull this knob towards us. Intensity control on the end here. Push it all the way down to release the rear windshield washer. Over here we have the right and left turn signal, up for right, down for left, and simply pull towards us to turn on the high beam. Odometer dimmer here. Cruise control. Driver air vent. Headlamps control. Parking brake. Push in to activate. Push your foot down the brake and pull back out to deactivate. Driver sun visor. With a small piece of mirror with light which turn on and off according to the open and closure of the mirror. Small credit card holder there. You can also move this over to the side for better sun coverage. Handball on top. Moving down, we have the 7-inch color touchscreen display with 2 big air vents on both sides. Touchscreen is pretty sensitive. And here that's where you input your CD along with the different display selection from audio or navigation display. Here's the map view, looks very nice and clean. Further down, to control the audio volume, simply twist this knob. Press down to turn on or off. Channel control on the right. Further down, we have the red hazard light control in red, along with the front windshield and rear windshield heating control. And this is the power tailgate button control. We have the temperature display for both passenger and driver side. Dual AC heat climate control. You can control the temperature independently from the driver and passenger side. Both front seats have cooling and heating feature. Further down, starting on the left side here, we have the Sport driving mode and Sport Plus driving mode. Further down, we have the suspension control, and all the way at the bottom is the traction control button. Over here, starting from the bottom, we have the rear windshield sunshade cover. Press it once to raise, and press it again to lower. Looks very cool. Moving up, we have the e-power driving mode to use the electric motor alone, and the e-charge button, which I told you about earlier, to allow the combustion engine to recharge the battery on the go. Here's a gear shift box. To control it, simply push your foot down the brake, press the button on top, pull down on R to put the car into reverse, and when you do so, the rear view camera automatically displays on the screen here with guided lines, which is a very nice safety feature. Also, both side view mirror will tilt down to give the driver a better view of the rear, which is again a very nice safety feature. Push all the way down to D to put the car into drive. Push it over to the left to put the car into manual mode, and after that you can simply push up or down to change gears. Push it all the way back up to put the car into park. Here we have a cigarette lighter along with a removable ashtray. And as you can see, the wood trim looks very nice. Also have a very good feeling to it. Single cup holder. To open the mirror armrest compartment, simply press the button on the right hand side there. And inside we have a 12-volt car charger along with an auxiliary input and a USB input. Glove box compartment. And here's a full view of the dash. Here's the rear view mirror. light control on top. On the right, we have the universal garage door opener. You can simply input your garage door codes in and use these three buttons to open and close your garage doors. Parking assist button. And in the middle is the moonroof control. There's the tilt function. And here's what it looked like fully open. Now for a closer look at what we have on the driver's side door. We have the door lock and unlock button. Up to 2 memory for easy readjustment of the driver's seat. Moving down, starting all the way on top, we have a button to control the folding and unfolding of the side view mirror. We also have the power side view mirror control for a power window control, and at the bottom we have the window lock button along with the trunk release button. Side door compartment. Panamera S door seal, which can be found on both the driver and passenger side. Brake and gas pedal. And here's the hood release lever. Simply pull this out to initially open the hood. 8-way power front seats control. Seat belts very smooth and quiet. You can also adjust it by moving it up or down. And here's a closer look at the front seat. Looks very sporty. Now the lock feature will work on all 4 doors. You can simply press the black button on the outer side to lock. Here's a quick view of the back seat. On the door, we have a power window control with a cigarette ashtray on top. Side door storage. Again, I'm 5'7", so this gives you a better idea of how much leg space you'll have. I feel pretty comfortable back here. Quick view of the front from sitting in the back. 2 additional air vents for the back passenger. And in the middle, we have the sunshade cover control. Just press it once to lower the sunshade cover, and press it again to raise. Now we use the same button to control both side window sunshade also. If you quickly press this button, it will only lower the rear sunshade and not the 2 side window sunshade. To lower these 2, you have to hold down the button for several seconds, and after a few seconds, it will lower. Do the same thing to raise it. Just hold it down for a few seconds. And right next to it, we have the door lock and unlock button. Complete dual AC heat climate control for the back also, and both rear seats have heated function. Single cup holder. In here, we have a cigarette lighter on the right, along with a 12-volt core charger. You can use this as a cup holder or a storage space. And the rear middle armrest compartment. Inside we have more storage space. Here's a closer look at the back seat. Again, also looks very sporty. Seat belt feels very smooth. Handbar on top with a spot for you to hang your clothes. Light control. Alright guys, that's all for today. Thanks everyone for watching, and as always, make sure to leave me comments and feedback as to what you think about this car below. For more featured car reviews, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and remember to give our videos a thumbs up. Also, make sure to check out our official website and Facebook page for our everyday activity. Again, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see everyone in the next video review. Still here? Go ahead and click on one of the car on screen and continue watching.